possibly the best sort of full 90 that the team's played this season, do you think?
Yeah, without a shadow. I think we had a plan before the game. We knew what we needed to do. Good value for the win. I thought our boys were. I thought they were magnificent, if I'm being honest. I thought we were very good. First to everything, first to second balls. I thought it was a real dominant performance. You know, here in the home. You know, we are unbeaten this year. We want to keep that going. So it's, I thought it was a real dominant, magnificent performance, if I'm being honest.
Do you get a bit nervous when they sort of score a goal out of nowhere?
Not really, no, because we were comfortable. You know, at times we were probably, the opposition were at their most dangerous when we were attacking. Maybe we were a little bit too advanced, every player or most players. But look, I thought the referee was. I mean, I have to be careful here because we're talking about how good our performance was. But I thought the referee didn't help us as well. I think it could have been, a lot more if it wasn't for him. I thought his performance was, I think if I say bang average, I think I'm being kind on him. And it's the last thing I should be doing, talking about referee's performance because of the way we played. We've had 10 fouls in a game, and 4 of them have been, yellow cards. And look, we're not a dirty team. Two of the yellow cards certainly weren't yellow cards. And look, I'm not sure what is an agenda with the referees, certainly against us, because that's a few times now where we've been up against her, against opposition. But we're not getting any help from the referees, and I thought he was bang average tonight.
Was there an emphasis on sort of shooting on sight, especially early on? There was 10 shots on goal in the first half. Is there something that has been worked on, or was that the plan?
No. We always say to the players, look, if there's an opportunity to get a shot in, you get a shot. At times we've probably been a little bit too guilty of overplaying, and it was just a case of, look, keep doing what we're doing in terms of getting into the final third. But we do need to take more shots. I think it's plainly evident the way we've played. And look, it's 3 goals tonight. Good performances from every player, all over the pitch. And plenty of shots, which is good from a manager's point of view. But I thought our tactics were good tonight. We took it to them. Dee's come here in a great run of form. I think the manager has gotten playing really good, exciting football, and we knew it was going to be a tough game. But I think the way we started and the way we took it to them, I think we made sure it was all about us and the way we played and the way we finished.
Scotty Mack, obviously, he's come into the team. He's done really well in terms of linking up play and stuff like that. But how important do you think it'll be for him to have those 2 goals as well, just to sort of? I
think that was probably the only thing that he's lacked since he's been here. Look, I think he's got everything. He's an infectious character around the place. He's good on the ball. He can bring others into the game. And his performances have been excellent since he's been here. I think he's been a breath of fresh air. Probably what we needed. We needed someone to come in and and have that. That character and lift the lads, and we've got it. And probably the goals was lacking, but his performances have been really good, and it's obviously paid off with with 2 good goals today.
Does the striker in you act surprised when he gives up a hat trick to let Jay take the penalty? Or?
Yeah, I mean Jay's a designated penalty taker anyway, so
Would you be getting the ball up?
Well, look, I'd probably want to, and all good goal scorers do. But look, first and foremost, we've got to remember that it's a game that we need to try and win. At that point, the game wasn't finished. So Jay was well within his right to get up there and take the penalty. I think the way Scotty's playing, I think he's got more goals in him. So hopefully he'll save them for another day.
Robbie, were you booked again tonight? Where? Right?
Yeah, I actually don't know what for. I mean, at one stage, I do get frustrated because I'm asking the referees questions, because some of the things that I'm seeing out there, I think I'm asking questions why. I think you can probably see yourselves. I mean, some of the decisions, are wrong. And when you're asking questions and when you're getting told to sit down because you're asking too many questions, I think that's poor. It really is. I get frustrated because I think there's a certain arrogance there. And look, it's managers, not just myself, managers all over this A-League will get frustrated when you try and talk to the the officials and they give you nothing back. we'll talk all the time. Managers will, coaches will, from every single team. And when we get knocked back in the turn, and that's when obviously frustrations maybe boil over. I didn't think he had a good game, but I hope it doesn't gloss over the fantastic performance and the magnificent result we had.
5 ahead of the Wanderers now, into 5th spot, at least until like tomorrow. Playing the Mariners this week, coming. It's a real chance for you guys to make that move.
Every game's a real chance for us. I think we've said from day one since we got here, we're a good team. Probably didn't get the plaudits we deserved at the start of the year because we never had the results. I can't stress how difficult it is when you're a manager and you're getting X amount of new players, getting everyone to sort of gel and galvanise. So I think where we are, is quite incredible. It really is. We're putting lots of good performances without getting the results. People can say whatever they want. We know as a coaching staff, we know how to play the game. Not every time is we need to be gung ho. We need to try and manage games. You don't want to. You have it, we have it. That's not football. You want to try and control games and play football the right way. I think we've done it for the large part of the season. Probably a few performances have let us down. But I think we've always been there or thereabouts in terms of how we want to play. And look, we're getting good results at the minute. So I think it's always been about us. There's some good teams in this league. Western Sydney are on a good run, as I've said. That's the 3rd time we've played them this year. And they haven't beat us. So I think our boys deserve a lot of credit, really do, because I think they've been up against it from day one. Look, whether it's because there's an English manager here. Where everyone goes on about this Brexit ball or this Brexit football, which is ridiculous. People saying that we parked the bus. You look at some of the stats before the game, and we have more entries into the final third than any team. So I think if you're a team that do park the bus, then you don't get those stats. So there's lots of plus points for us this year. But look, we need to continue. We need to continue that. And we want to make this place the fortress that it is at the minute, and we're doing a good job at the minute as well.
I think you've only got 2 away games left out of what's left of the regular season. I mean, how important could that be for you guys in terms of building that momentum and taking that into?
Momentum's huge in football. I think we say that all the time. Winning becomes a habit as well. So I think if you train the way we train, if you play the way we play, then you can get results. But look, you've got to work hard. You've got to, regardless of whether you're home or away. It doesn't matter. You've still got to go out there and play the right way. You've still got to go and get the right results. We've been doing that. So look, we know there's a favourable journey into the finals, if you like, because there's more home games. But look, there's no guarantees. You've still got to go out there and you're playing against some good teams as well. So look, you've got to go out there and you've got to play well. You've got to continue what we're doing, and let's hope we keep this this habit that we've got at the minute.
Robbie, can I ask you? You're 5th in the league. Obviously, you mentioned there about home advantage. Would you be satisfied to finish in 5th, or do you think with so many home games left, you could maybe snatch 3rd or 4th and get that home advantage?
Look, again, I wouldn't put any targets on our lads. We know what we need to do, which is go out there and win games. There's lots of teams who will play each other in around us. So look, it is up to us, and it is all about us. And I've been saying that for weeks now. I'm not looking at the table. I'm not interested where we are at the minute. There's a few games to go in the league, and we've just got to go out there and we've got to be confident and have the belief and try and get the wins that we want. And we've done it all season. We've wanted to get results. We've never gone to a game and thought we'd get outclassed here. We've always been confident, and certainly from a staff, we've always had that belief in ourselves, and we'll continue to have that.
Robbie, can I just quickly ask? Obviously, we've seen the news about Pep's leaving the club. Just thoughts on that situation.
Yeah, look, Pep's. We got a phone call today. Pep's obviously wanted to try something else, something different. There was a club that came in for him at the start of the season. We just felt it wasn't the right fit for him. And Pep's has been brilliant for us this year. It really was. I think at times he does get a little bit of stick because he's not as flamboyant as some of the other players. But I would never question his attitude. I think he's been magnificent for me. He's been a real good lad in the dressing room. You know, he's been good to have around the place, but he just wanted to try a different opportunity. You know, and I would never stand in his way. I would never stand in any player's way if they want a new opportunity. You know, so entirely Pep's decision. And look, he goes, and we wish him very well. You know, all the luck in the world. And look, it's disappointing that he's gone, but you know, there's an opportunity for other players now. You know, and it's up to them to take it.
Could you bring someone in, or is it more just a case of going with what you've got and giving some of the other guys a chance?
Yeah, look, there's opportunities, yeah, but you know, you're not going to get a player in just for the sake of, you know, just because he's a player. You know, there's still got to be the right fit. So yeah, if, we'll actively look. You know, and obviously there's been, I think, 4 or 5 players that have gone. You know, and I think we've been kind to the players who are here because we believe in them. And look, regardless if we bring a player in or not, you know, I think we're good with the players we've got.
Just one last question. Coach Robbie made his debut tonight. Obviously, was there always intent to bring him on, or was it just the situation?
Well, a bit of everything. I think it shows you that, you know, the measure we've got of the lad. The fact is that, you know, we are still trying to win a game, but you know, you're bringing on a young lad to try and not shore up the game, but you know, go in there and be a handful and be a little bit of a nuisance. And I think all year we've been happy with Kai's performances. Certainly, you know, the youth games that he's played, the NPL games that he played towards the end of last season in that division. But look, he's a good lad. He's a good lad, and he deserves a chance. The way he's you know, the way he's performed in training, and I think he's probably know me by now. You know, I'm not afraid to make decisions. You know, we've witnessed with obviously young Jordan Courtney, you know, having a start. You know, Isaac's played a few games. You know, and obviously, you know, a few of the young lads. And look, Kai deserves a chance, and you know, well played to him. Yeah. Cheers, fellas. Thank you.